Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. On Monday, September 1st, even though it's Labor Day, we have a brand new episode of Bold, unless there's a last minute change. Right now, it's supposed to be a new one. Sheila Carter, Kimberlin Brown, is trying to get Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, to see reason, which is a fool's game. Sheila, Kimberlin Brown, isn't going to have any luck because Luna, Lisa Yamada, is crazy. Things in the Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor versus Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, rivalry over Hope Logan, Annika Noel intensify. Liam tells Hope that their daughter, Beth Spencer, Jordan Lynn Ariza, is their whole world, their whole life, basically trying to get her to forget Carter and choose him to put Beth's family back together. It's kind of a guilt trip, but Liam is willing to do anything. Meanwhile, Carter faces off with Liam and talks about how serious he is about marrying Hope, telling Liam it's about cherishing love and life. Honestly, who does Carter think he's talking to? Liam just had a whole life and death experience, so Carter is preaching to the choir. If anyone has an excuse for cherishing love and life, it is Liam. Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, and Will Spencer Crumoro talk about their love for each other and begin their night of intimacy. But since Luna knows what they're doing, thanks to Sheila, the question is, will she find a way to ruin it? Is Luna going to sneak out and actually go over to the Forrester property? She knows where that guest house is. If you remember, that's where she pretended to take drugs to do the deed with Zen Forrester Dominguez, Dylan D. Metz. So she knows that property. She's been in that exact place. She could always phone in some trouble or send a scandalous text. We'll see how it goes. I'm very interested to see if Electra and will actually do make love because we all know Luna is going to do everything she can to try and stop it. Tuesday, September 2nd, Thomas is back in LA after months and months, like a year of being gone. We've got Matt Atkinson back, and he is super excited for Ridge and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, wedding. Thomas goes over to surprise Taylor at her office. She's thrilled to see her son, and Thomas asks Taylor about her wedding to Ridge. Taylor warns Thomas that Eric Forrester, John M.C. Cook, is taking Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang's side, and they're going to talk about Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Mack Innes Wood, planning to be at this ceremony. Taylor insists she won't let Brooke come between her and Ridge. I think Taylor is going to report about the things Katie Logan, Heather Tom, has been saying and Brooke has been doing. To his credit, Thomas doesn't just come into town with a grudge against Brooke. I believe this all stems from the things Taylor is saying that Brooke is saying and doing. So Thomas is very annoyed to hear about Brooke and Eric's interference. Thomas heads over to Forrester Creations and blasts Brooke. Thomas tells Brooke that his dad is going to marry his mom, and he warns Brooke, don't try to come between them ever again. Katie is listening, stunned as he says this. Brooke is glaring openly at Thomas because Brooke knows she's already done this, and she's not going to back down. She has shown she's willing to do anything to get Ridge back. The question is, how far will Thomas go to make sure it doesn't happen? This week, Luna is going to take a pregnancy test and find out if she's got a Spencer bun in the oven. She's really hoping so, but even if she's not pregnant, I don't think she's going to give up on this plan. Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, is quite annoyed with Luna. She's being careless and risking her freedom, continuing to slip out of the little apartment. Lee wants Luna to stay hidden, but we all know she's not going to listen to Lee. Bottom line, Luna's obsessed with Will. That's where all her energy is going. Lee is going to be horrified when she realizes what Luna has done and what her plan is. On Wednesday, September 3rd, we've got Thomas facing off with Ridge. I do wonder if Thomas finds out from his dad that he is planning to call off the engagement and break Taylor's heart. If so, I fully expect to see Thomas raging at Ridge. If you remember, their dad promised Steffi he wouldn't break Taylor's heart, and he's getting ready to do it. Basically, Steffi didn't want Ridge getting involved with Taylor if he wasn't going to stick with Taylor. Ridge made promises, and now he's backtracking because that's what he does. Lee is very suspicious of where Luna keeps creeping off to. Lee is not believing Luna's lies, and I wonder how long until she discovers the very ugly truth. Katie and Brooke have a heart-to-heart. She tells Brooke that since Ridge isn't coming clean, Brooke needs to go to Taylor to tell Taylor the truth. I did a video on this a while back saying I thought Brooke was going to do that, and now we've circled back around to it. This may upset Ridge. Or maybe he feels like, okay, well, now I don't have to do it. Obviously, Taylor wouldn't take Brooke at her word and would confront Ridge, forcing him to either back away from Brooke so that he doesn't have to tell Taylor the truth or come clean and face the wrath of everybody on that side of the family. Thursday, September 4th, Taylor is pushing Ridge to set an ASAP wedding date. Taylor knows Brooke is a threat to her future and happiness, so Taylor wants to lock Ridge down, but Brooke is pulling him the other way. Meanwhile, Eric tells Ridge that he should not let Steffi or Thomas decide his future. What's ironic is Eric wants to tell Ridge what his future should be. I don't think he sees the hypocrisy there, but Eric is telling Ridge yet again Brooke is who Ridge should be with. I'm guessing Ridge was hoping to somehow fly under the kid's radar and break up with Taylor, but that's not going to happen that way. Friday, September 5th, Eric is unsure after having a talk with Thomas about Brooke, Ridge, and Taylor. Ridge is at odds with himself on Friday, and Eric's words are eating at him. His kids, he knows how they feel about this, and Ridge is back to wishy-washy waffler mode. Also, in this first week, Brooke tries to get closer to Ridge and reminds him that he promised her in Italy that he would make it right. So I wonder if she's going to have to do the dirty work with Taylor, or will Ridge renege on his promise to Brooke? The week of September 8th through the 12th, Thomas is determined he is not going to let Brooke come between his parents. But in the end, he may have no choice but to accept it. You never know, Thomas may pull a dirty stunt like he's done in the past to try and split Brooke and Ridge. Taylor keeps on pushing, and she's going to keep pushing until Ridge tells her the truth, or until Brooke comes and tells her the truth that Ridge isn't telling her. Luna's plan heats up on Bold and the Beautiful. She is determined to be pregnant with Will's baby, or at least make him think that she is. We'll see what happens with that pregnancy test and what she does if she doesn't get 2 lines indicating that she is knocked up. Lee may have decided she really can't trust what Luna is saying, and she may follow her granddaughter, which would be really illuminating. She's going to be furious, especially once she finds out Sheila is enabling all this. Ridge is stressing out. He's got pressure pulling at him from 2 factions. What's he going to do? Will's stress intensifies. He's going to be getting more texts from this mystery woman. Liam is pressing his case and fighting for Hope. I'm waiting to see Thomas and Hope interact and check in. I wonder if Thomas is going to be surprised at how quickly she got engaged to Carter after telling him it was too soon to get engaged. Thomas may alert Steffi about the trouble with Brooke trying to split up their parents. Bridget Forrester returns on Wednesday, September 10th. I'm just wondering when we're going to be getting a wedding, one way or another. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.